Fashion. Yes, we love fashion, don't we, ladies? Well, guys like fashions too, and we have something for you too. Jamie Goeringer, you had so much fun. All right, Smart Girls Resale Fashion. You are our icon fashion woman. We must say that. But you did something quite extraordinary. You went to Fashion Week?
We did. We got an invitation to go to Phoenix Fashion Week as a consignment store, as a resale, which you wouldn't think of would be, and it was eye-opening. Eye-opening, and I took my little stylist with us, and for her, because I'm constantly with my staff trying to build in them, and it's still in them, that they're an authority in the industry, and they know what they're talking about. And so she's there on these fashion blogs, like you could see all the fashion bloggers, and they're just texting the whole time, writing their blog, and she knew everything that was going on, and it was spectacular. I will probably forever go. It is awesome. It is worth the investment.
Runway models.
Full on, yes. Full on.
The designers were there.
They were, and we got to be in.
This was like being in Paris or something.
It was. And the Phoenix Fashion Week, it's all about, the originator, it's all about getting emerging designers known and bringing them out and teaching them how to have their business. No. It's not just how to they know how to put a pattern together and work with fabric. Sure. It's how do they be successful? How do they become known?
Get it out there.
It is. And it is, because it's not easy.
So what did you learn about fashion for this coming season or year?
Well, the last time I was on, we talked about that. But I learned mostly that fashion is about you. Every one of the designers, they take the colors that come from Pantone and everything that comes from the hierarchy of whether it's lace, like it's on my top, or the color, or the variegated, like it's in your jacket. They take that, and that's what their vision and their impression is. The designer from Tucson, her line was very much Jackie O, and I loved her line. Her first model out did a tap dance in this cute little Jackie O outfit. It was a crop top with sleeveless and the ankle pants and her little loafers, and she did tap dance. Cute. It was amazing. And then one of them, Saturday night, opened with it was a local vocalist, and she sang, and then they had an impressionative dance. And I would have never thought that'd be there, but that's how they opened it. And it was just amazing, but it was really all about their impression. And one of the designers was not—
Their impression of the designs?
Exactly.
Okay.
Of what's there, of what their vision, their imagination
like
is.
serious, frilly.
Yes, absolutely.
Fun.
Well, and Friday morning, we got to go to the Fashion Institute and get a tour. Katie Hansen is the director in that area, so we got a fresh tour of that. And to see from beginning to end what they learned, how they make patterns and what machines to use and all the details of it. And it is amazing.
Where does this finished product come from?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and then there's fashion, and then there's fast fashion. And there's ready wear.
You mean like McDonald's, like fast food?
Kind of, like go to Walmart, that's fast fashion.
They sell those things up really fast, okay?
They do, but it's what they had in vogue, and it kind of tailors it down, and then it's affordable, and what we would wear in our local market at Walmart or JCPenney's or Dillard's.
But it's still coming all from that one vision that started off with, okay, this is what we're going to accent this year on our fashions.
Exactly.
But so tailored to us, to the individual.
It is.
There's all this stuff. So then where do you go from there?
Well, for me or the industry?
Well, the wonderful clothes that are out there. I mean, what do you see for that? I mean, you're saying designs for you?
Well, really, and it's what, when a woman looks at herself in the mirror, fashion is you. It's what you see, every freckle on your face, the fleck in your eye, and it's your imagination of you. And if you have a negative imagination of yourself, you're not going to exude that beauty and exude that fashion in you. Fashion is you. It truly is you. And it's your impression, it's your imagination of you, and then how you take it and how you interpret it.
You personify that with yourself.
Completely it's Picasso.
Well, and if you're wearing something that you are not comfortable with, it doesn't seem to, to be that image of yourself that you imagine. I mean, it's uncomfortable, whether it's color or cut or style or too dressy, too not, whatever. It really changes how you feel about yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I can't imagine those runway models were too comfortable in those clothes. They were clipped in the back because they're made, and then they have to fit them, and they're so cotton pick and tiny. And I'm like, their little arms were like this.
We all saw The Devil Wears Prada.
Exactly. That is exactly right. Exactly. That's exactly. And then they had a contest. I mean, all these kids had to, well, I say kids, they're probably in their 20s, compete to be models in Fashion Week, and then there was a competition with the models to see who would go forward with Ford Model Agency. It was full on, and the different levels of designers, whether it was formal wear or shoes or jewelry or whatever it was, they had to compete to be the model or the designer of Phoenix Fashion Week, and then then they had to go before like the panel of whoever put, I think it was FITMA, which is fashion school in California, and the board to be on Evine, it's evine.com, and that's where a lot of the emerging designers get discovered. It's not, you can go online. Kim Gold, she was the co-founder, one of the co-founders of True Religion Jeans was there, and she was one of the people that they had to talk to. It was awesome.
Okay, so this is sort of like the film festival where you get all the films, people watch them, then the ones that are real popular, they move on.
Yep.
And you may eventually see them on the big screen. So may we eventually see some designers or these runway models in like Paris or somewhere?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. One of the designers that we got to meet is from Austria. And with one of the pictures that was showed me holding a shoe with a gentleman, his wife was actually in the interview with them when he and I were talking. They both work, he works a job, she works 2 jobs. And they have a little 4-year-old, and she designed these shoes, and it's called Shanks. And the shoe itself, it's platform, and I'm thinking, oh, there's no way.
Wow.
That platform part is padding, and it's almost like your foot is level there. And then she has these things you put on the heel. You slip over the heel and makes it an ankle strap. You have 1 pair of shoes, because 1 pair of shoes is $250.
Okay.
But you will not need to buy any others. And
but the little
then you
strap
change
isn't
the back.
so much.
And it changes the heel on it, so it looks like a different shoe.
I love it, and this is kind of what, you know, at Smart Girls Resale Fashion, you guys put outfits together and help women get these, which is so helpful. Jamie Goeringer, I'm so jealous. Phoenix Fashion Week, how fun, man. You really got to see it
You'll
happen.
have to come with me next year.
Yes, yes, please invite me.
And Sandy and friends could go there and go live. That would be awesome.
Love it, Jamie. Yay, fashion for us, love it. All right, don't you go away. We're going to be right back.